Oh, what's up? Today, I'm going to show you how to make a decent railroad crossing. How I like to make my railroad crossings. First thing you're going to need, you're going to need a block. It doesn't really matter what type of block. I usually use some kind of wood, like oak wood. Go away. And what you're going to do is you're going to place that block on both sides of the road or street or whatever it is. Then next thing you're going to need is you're going to need a redstone torch, which apparently I already have. What you're going to do is you're going to place that torch on top of the blocks like this. Wow! Then after that, what you're going to need is you're going to need a sign. My caps lock is on for some reason. What you're going to need the sign for is to tell all the stupid people to stop for the approaching train. Get out of here. So I just usually pop it on the block like so and write, railroad crossing. Turn off caps lock. Right, stop on red signal. Oops. And I'm going to do one for the other side too. Fooled me once. There we go. Oops. Hate to admit it, but that was pretty embarrassing. Right there. Okay. Then after that, what you're going to need is you're going to need some detector rails. Oh, by yourself. And I usually will place one down on each side of the road. And from there, I will usually place a detector rail every second block. That's how I typically do it. So that way you could keep... what are they called? The good rails that make you go fast. What are they called? Powered rails. I'm sorry I drew a blank on that. But that way you could keep powered rails in between and keep your stuff moving. And the buttons on the detector rails, the great thing is they'll also power your powered rails too. So that's why I usually go every 2. And I usually do this for about like 19 or 20 blocks. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. It really depends on how advanced of a warning you want before a minecart or train approaches. It's really up to you. If you want a longer warning or if you want a shorter warning, but like I said, I usually do about 19 blocks away from the crossing or so. Okay. Then here's the really, really fun part, and by that I mean the really, really tedious part. You're going to have to dig a tunnel underneath the track to hide all the ugly redstone. And you're going to have to place... Go away, you stupid sheep. Yeah, you better walk away. What was I saying? Oh, and you're going to have to place, you're going to have to make the tunnel as long as your detector rails go, as far as they go. So, which in my case is about 19 blocks away. So yeah, I'm going to begin placing some redstone right underneath the track. And have it follow all the way, I didn't mean to do that, have it follow all the way to the crossing. And I'll come back when that's done on both sides, because this is really tedious and I won't make you suffer through it for this tutorial. See you in a few minutes, I love you. And we're back. See, now I have a little tunnel of redstone going underneath the track. So, when I place a minecart on top of a detector rail, it's going to activate the redstone. How cool. Alright, now, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make this wiring connect to the signals. And make them shut off so they're not glowing red when a train is not coming. So, what we're going to do is we're going to knock out the block directly underneath it, and we are going to place a redstone torch, which is going to shut it off. Like so. And then we are going to... I didn't mean to do that. And then we are going to bring the wiring over to it, like so. Now make sure the block with the redstone torch is higher than the redstone wiring. And I'm gonna do it for this one. If you can stop moving, come on. Okay, here we go. There we go. Come on, stop moving. And there we go. So now, when I place a minecart on the detector rail, watch what happens. The lights turn on. Because what it's doing is the redstone wiring is shutting this torch down here off so that this one can turn on. Isn't that cool? But now here's the problem. There's a small little snafu with this. You know, the redstone signal only travels so far. For example, if I set a cart down right here, you'll see the lights don't turn on because the signal's not strong enough. Now, to help this, what I usually do is I'll usually grab a repeater or two. Yeah, that'll do. And just place it somewhere randomly so it can send the signal all the way to your crossing signals. I don't know, where would be a good spot? Right here. I'm going to place one... I always place 3 repeaters right underneath blah 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 blah. What are they called again? Oh, the powered rails. I usually place repeaters right underneath the powered rails, so that way the detector rails still work. For example, if you place one right underneath, come on, okay, never mind. Point is, if you place a repeater right underneath the detector rail, that detector rail is going to do jack. It's not going to power anything. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to place one right about there. I think that should do it. Let me see. Yes! Success. Sweet success. Alright. So now I'm going to do it for the other side. Wait, get rid of this card. Come on. Oops. Alright. I'm so sorry. Alright, now over here I'm going to place another card and figure out a good spot to put another repeater. Probably like it right there would work. Oops, no, right try again. Oh, oops, that's my bad. I didn't make the, I didn't wire it long enough. Oops, my bad. There, now it works. Alrighty then. So the next thing we're gonna need is, you can do this if you want. You don't necessarily have to, but I usually like to hear some kind of, I like to hear something to know that the train is coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a note block, like so, and you're gonna want to place it, I think it was like 3 blocks away from the train, so like right here. Quit bouncing around. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do, oops, don't do that. Don't do stupid things like I do. Okay, please. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to build a little tunnel all the way over here. You're gonna want to place a torch on the block that's directly underneath the note block. Then you're gonna want to build a little you're going to want to dig a little tunnel going this way, like so. And you're going to want to place a repeater right here, and place some redstone going this way. And whoa, look at that! It makes it ding, just like a real crossing signal. And then from there, you're going to want to do. So you're going to want to put a torch directly underneath it to shut it off. And then you're going to want to... That sheep looks like a nun. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a little staircase to heaven going all the way to this torch here. So, so when a train's coming, it's going to shut that off. It's going to shut this one off here, so this can activate. So, if I place a cart down here, watch. Here comes the magic. There we go. Works very good. Oh, we got sheep. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh. Just 1 second. I'm going to do a tutorial. Here goes our sheep. And, I know, I mean, this tutorial's pretty much over. I wish that sheep no! But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. The only thing left to do is to cover up the ugly redstone, so no one has to look at it, or that sheep ever again. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. strange. What the? Come on, sheep. Come on, sheep. Okay. Finish covering up the ugly redstone. Get off the tracks. The sheep comes flying at you. And, here you go. You have yourself a very fine and dandy railroad crossing now. Welcome to the epilogue. Now there's something that I forgot to mention that's very, very crucial. That you're going to need is you're going to need a couple signs. And you're going to want to place them fairly close to the crossing, fairly close, like so, and just put X. That's it. Just X. You're going to want to do the same thing on the other side, guys. So, there you go. Now these signs are very crucial because they let the people know that are riding on the railroad that they're approaching a railroad crossing, so they can sound their non-existent train horns. Very, very important. And there you go. That's how you build a fairly decent railroad crossing. Fairly decent. Okay, thanks, bye.